Hey, what's up, guys? This is Donnie, and you're watching Big Drone Flyer 77. Hey, when we come back, I'm going to unbox the UpAIR 1. This is the 2.7K version, and it's the upgrade 1.2 version, so stick around. Hey, welcome back, guys. So I got the UpAIR 1. This is courtesy of gearbest.com, and I thank you, Karen, so much for sending this to me. This is pretty cool. So excited to get this thing because it's got a 2-axis gimbal. I knew a 3-axis is a little bit better, but you know, I don't have a problem with it. I heard some good and bad things about this quadcopter, so that's what I'm here for. I want to go and test this thing and see what I could see and see how it performs for myself. This one here, the downfall on this one is that it doesn't have the calibration, so you can't calibrate the compasses on this one. The company does say that you can either make an adapter or they can send you one, so you can plug into the firmware and be able to go on your computer and download a program to be able to do that. That I haven't done, so we're going to just test it straight out of the box, guys. So let me go ahead and open this thing up real quick. It's open, and it does come really nicely boxed. Now, I apologize about some of the noise. It is Saturday, so everybody's doing their yard work, so you'll probably hear some lawn tractors and stuff. But this is how it comes. So this is actually pretty nice. It's a little windy today, so you might hear some wind noise in the camera. I apologize for that. The thing I did do is I did open it up to pull the battery out, and I put the battery back in, but I store them in a safe fireproof bag, so that way when I'm at home, in case there's any kind of malfunction, it's in that bag and it won't catch my house on fire. So let me pull the quadcopter out, which is really nice because it comes with that styrofoam, or not styrofoam, it's a plastic wrap around it, a little square box that protects the gimbal and the camera, which is really nice. I did unwrap the propellers. They came in each individual little bag, so I did unwrap those so I could have them ready. But you get 4 propellers. They're color coded, so black. You got 2 blacks and 2 gray ones, so that way you know which one's lefty to spin on there, and the other one that's loosened to spin on there. So that way you can have your A and B props. Let me go ahead and pull the controller out of there, which is really nice. It's a 7-inch monitor. This one is the 5.8 gigahertz model, which is awesome. So I'm going to set this off the side. We do have the charger. It has 2 ports, one for the quadcopter battery and one for the battery that goes in the remote controller. So you want to charge those separately is what I've been told. So I'm going to go ahead and do that instead of charging them at the same time. Mine came with the European plug, but I do have an adapter at home, so that's not a problem for me. So make sure if you do order one of these, suggest that which country you're in, what adapter you need, okay? So I'm going to put that back in there for now. It does come with a nice manual. Has also like the inspection sheet, tell you that it passed all the inspections. So I'm going to put that in there, put that back in there. The wind's starting to pick up, guys. So here's the nice manual, and it does come in color, so which makes it really nice. It tells you everything you need to know in there. Set this box down. Okay, so I went ahead and set the battery inside and plugged it in. It's a JST connector. So there's the charge port that you plug in, so you can charge it. So you want to go and when you connect this, you want to have it where the charge port and the wires are down at the bottom, so you can be able to put this lid back on the cover. So that way it'll be able to go right on. Okay. And what's cool about this is that move the antennas. It's got some pretty good size antennas, and the monitor is connected and runs right off the same battery, which is nice. So this just comes up like that. You have a screen protector on here. I'm going to leave that on for right now. To power this thing on, you go in the middle, just turns on the controller. Okay, all the way to the right hand side, we'll go and turn on the monitor and the controller. Okay, if you don't want the screen, then just put it in the middle and it shuts the screen right off. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the quadcopter. Pull the battery out here so you can take a look at this battery. It is pretty tough to get out of there. It's a 500 milliamp. This is a 3S battery. It's 11.1 volt, and this one is a 10C. Okay, it's like the Phantom of the DJI products. You press it once, and you can see what the battery level is. Okay, and the battery in this one is a 1500 milliamp, and this one also is a 3S. It's 11.1 volt. It doesn't tell me the C rating on that battery, so that I don't know. Alright, so you want to be careful getting this off so you don't break your gimbal, which I really like this. I'm going to use the box for a while until I get a better casing, so that makes it really nice. Okay, there we go. There's that guy. Another thing is too, is that this is where you put the memory card in, guys. So the memory card, you have to have a class 10, and you can't have any memory card that's bigger than a 16 gigabyte. So 16 gigabyte is the max, and it has to be a class 10 or it will not record. Okay, guys? Alright, so I love these brushless motors. That's going to be really nice to fly. Okay, we're going to take a look at the props here. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, I believe the black one will go, yep. Black one will go right here. So there's that one. And go straight across from it. Real easy. It's self-tightening, guys. So I just go like that and barely snug it with my fingers a little. And then this one will go clockwise. And so what I'll probably do later is I'll probably get the upgrade propellers. Let's see, get this on real quick here. The master air screw is probably what I'll do, because these are the same propellers as the DJI Phantom 3 standard and pro, so I'll probably go and upgrade the propellers later. I heard a lot of good things about them, so I may go and do that later. So alright, I'm going to slide the battery in. Slide the battery in until it clicks. Okay, it's in there. I'm going to turn the controller on, guys, all the way to the right. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and press this once, and then press and hold. Alright, so right now it is loading. It says it's loading. Alright, we have picture. So here we go. The gimbal is working. Okay, so we do have a working gimbal. That's awesome. I can't wait to try that out. You guys know that I love aerial videos, so that's going to be really cool. You guys could see that it is working. So I'm kind of turning the quad right, left, you know, forward, back, just to see how steady the gimbal is. So let me explain the buttons a little bit here. You want to have this up. That's for the arm mode. So it's armed. If you click it down, that's return to home. That's if you had it set at GPS, which is right in the middle on this toggle switch, is in the middle. So if you have it set on GPS mode and then you go and fly off from that spot, when you hit return to home, it should return to home right to that spot. Or if the battery gets low, it should return to home automatically. Okay, so this button here, all the way up is altitude hold. Center, that's GPS mode. All the way down is headless mode. So you click that all the way down, you'll have headless mode, which I usually don't use, but if you lose sight or the screen kind of goes out and you can still see it, but you don't know which way, which direction you're going, and you don't have the telemetry on the screen here, then you can click it down to headless mode and be able to pull back on the button here and lever and bring it back to you. So you know, hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but it does have great telemetry. You know, you can see we already have 19 satellites. That tells you the voltage of the battery in the quadcopter. This one tells you the voltage of the controller battery, and then you got your east, west. You know, it tells you which way the compass, which way you're going, And also you have, they tell you if you're a meter off the ground, if you're, what your range is in meters, so that makes it really nice. And then this tells you how long that it's in flight, so it's got a timer right there, and makes it really nice. So it's pretty much got everything you need to know if you're filming or taking a picture. So really nice, guys. I really like this, and it's got a good feel to it. Another good thing is that you can move the camera by right here on this right side. So spin the wheel down and make it go down, you spin the wheel up and make it go up. So makes it really nice, guys. Anyways, guys, UPAIR 1, I'm gonna go take it for a flight, so stick around. Alright guys, I had to shut you off for 1 second here. I was just showing a short press and then one long press to go and turn on the quadcopter. I had to shut this off and redo the process again because it said no data on the screen. So now that I rebooted it again, I already have 19 satellites right off the bat. This thing's ready to go. You got your filming right here, or just a picture, okay, and then you can change your frequencies for the 5.8 gigahertz right here. So alright guys, I'm in GPS hold and we are ready for flight. So I'm going to arm it. I'm going to start the film. Okay, it's flashing red. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm already got a flashing right here that it's already 1 bar down. But I've had this battery charged for a couple days, guys. So it says it's still 11.4 volts. So okay, I'm going to adjust the gimbal a little bit here. So far it's pretty steady. I don't see anything going on with it. Let me bring it over here a little bit. Looks really nice, guys. Okay, I'm going to keep it low. I'm going to keep it low because I just don't want to take a chance. I've seen what happened to some of the other guys that just drop out of the sky, and I just don't want to be one of those guys. It's getting a little fuzzy. Let me bring it up a little bit. Really soft grass, so I'm not too worried about a fall from, was it, says, what, 5 meters up, 83 meters away. We're going to turn this way, come back around. Let's go a little faster. Kind of want to see how fast it goes. So far so good. Okay, I'm going to go full pitch back and then I'm going to let off. Alright, it brakes pretty good, guys. Full pitch forward and stop. Alright, a little bit of a drift. Not bad, it holds its spot. It went right back into its spot. So far so good.
Little.
Gonna slowly start descending so I don't hit no VRS. I don't want to go and catch its own prop wash and then drop right out of the sky. So always remember that, guys. You know, I think that was a pretty good test, you guys. Man, I don't have no problems. It's staying right there. It's not even toilet bowling, nothing. And this is a pretty high Wi-Fi hotspot area. Kind of why I wanted to test it, just to see. You know, the wind's blowing it right now. We got probably about 3-mile-an-hour winds. So every time the gust comes, it kind of pushes it down just a little. But you know, other than that, it's a really good quadcopter. We're down to 10.75 volts. So it is getting low. We're down to 1 cell light on there. So I'm going to go ahead and land it. I don't want to test the fail-safe. So let me bring it over here so the camera's not in the... That way the camera's not in the grass. It is trying to descend because the battery's getting low. So let me bring it down right here. Okay, we're shutting it off, and there's the telemetry that it did, which is pretty cool. And looked like the antenna kind of came unpopped out of here, which is no big deal. I'll pop it back in and probably put a little piece of tape. Oh no, it just wasn't popped in all the way. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and shut this thing down. I already stopped the recording by pressing once and then holding. Okay. Alright guys, hey, this is my conclusion. I just want to say thank you GearBest.com. Thank you Karen for sending this. This has been an awesome quadcopter for my first test. I'm going to do a couple more tests before I hit the road going to Oregon to pick up my kids. So, you know, I haven't had any problems with it. You know, I heard some stories about these things dropping from the air and things like that, but you know, this is the 1.2 version, so I don't know if they upgraded it a little bit. But so far I don't need to get into it with a PC and all that stuff that the manufacturer was saying if you have problems you can do with a special cable. But so far so good, guys. It did everything I wanted. It didn't have any kind of toilet bowl effect. It didn't try to take off on me. It didn't try to come crashing down. So a few more tests, I think I'm going to be comfortable with this thing, so that way I can hit the road with it. But anyways guys, hey, check it out. I'll leave a link in the descriptions. You know, it's really pretty nice quadcopter. I like it. So alright guys, hey, be safe, have a Merry Christmas. Like always, God bless, cheers, and happy flying.